Two. Get that charger, get that charger. Just 1 second. What up, Miss Country? We always jump into the lives. We always get in, but you know we gonna let y'all get in here tonight, cause man. First we're gonna say what's up to y'all. Hope everybody having a good Tuesday night. You know. Hope everybody good. In Ohio, the weather has been beautiful. I don't know how, it's just been beautiful, 77, almost 80. So we've been enjoying it. But we're gonna get into something tonight, and then this is our last time talking about it. But if you read that title, then you know what's going on. And tonight we're gonna have crowd participation. We're gonna have y'all comment, because there's a difference between ignorance and genius. And we're going to have to give the genius quote to Ye. We ain't got to say anything. We see what's up, DJ. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for everybody tapping in. You know, thanks for everybody hitting that like button. And you can comment, because tonight we're going to speak on saving money in the millionaire bracket. Because what we done witnessed, and we're only gonna speak facts tonight, y'all. The homework has been done. Shout out to every vlogger out there doing their thing that's gonna see this, because we expect y'all to tap in too. When we say this, what up, City Boy, Mississippi? You already know, man. R.I.P. Dolph, another millionaire, smart thinker on his business, man. R.I.P. that man. But we're going to say with the utmost respect, with no disrespect at all, okay? For those that don't know, we about to let y'all know what being a genius is. Okay? So let's see if it happens. You feel me, y'all? I'm telling you, they trying to shut our live off, but we going to keep it going anyway. If y'all there, y'all, you know, let us know we see y'all. Because, look, bro, they trying to shut us off. Yeah, man, they trying to shut us off, man. Y'all know what it is, but we gonna keep it going, because this got to get out. Listen, we gonna let y'all know something that a lot of vloggers ain't gonna let y'all know. We got off the phone with a good friend of ours firm, Bill Kraus-Galowski. That was our lawyer, and he is Jewish. We had him when we had our deal with Jodeci. It's Michael Jackson's old lawyer. It's his firm. And before we did this live, you know, we covered a couple ins and outs, and now we gonna let y'all know the real. Kanye West is a genius, y'all. This man, for those that don't be on YouTube, we gonna let y'all know something when we say the homework done. A couple weeks, yo. Yeah, it's buffering, y'all. They trying to cancel this, but we ain't gonna let it go, bro. That's why we tell y'all, please hit that like. That's all we saying. Leave your comment, let them know, bro. They're really trying to cancel people. Yeah, they hating hard. But let me tell you what happened. A couple weeks ago, Kanye was trying to get out of his contracts with Balenciaga and get out of his contracts with Gap. We don't condone how he did it, but he saved himself millions of dollars and a lot of court costs and a lot of lawyer time. Do you agree?
In the NBA, when a player don't want to get out their contract, you've seen it with Anthony Davis. You've seen it with the Ben Simmons guy. They just sit down and they get on the rep nerves, get on the coach nerves, get on the owner nerves, and they get off the team. Well, I guess with Kanye dealing with those billionaires, he went around bad mouthing them till they just released them.
So, what my twin said, let's ask y'all this, and you gotta let us know what you think. Do y'all think that Michael Jordan couldn't sell Jordans without Nike? Yes or no? Because he could. But do y'all think Nike gonna let Jordan get out of that contract and get all his money to himself?
They want in.
We waiting on the answers from y'all. Like we said, this is
Kanye
crowd participation.
Kanye feel he got $11 billion. He don't need nobody. And he got his own manufacturing company,
So we seen all these sites which they're programmed to do. We see thanks for the facts. We gonna wait, let y'all spit, because Michael Jordan can sell Jordans without Nike. They're not gonna let him out of that contract. They got a leash on his neck. Kanye,
they'll find some way to keep him happy. They don't want to let him go. Like,
they're not gonna let him go.
Get out of it probably, but it's gonna cost.
Now let's bring it to the boy Nori and Drink Champs. Drink Champs jumping. Do y'all think that Nori can get out of his contract with Revolt and Puffy? What we trying to tell you is, just need a couple people disconnect, you know. Kanye West is a genius in our eyes because he just got Balenciaga and Adidas to drop their contract with him. And I'm going to ask you this because we watch it. I don't see not one of these people in any video or anything you put on, are they wearing Adidas? Yes or no? Because Kanye just upgraded Adidas. The dumbest thing they did was drop him because I don't see no one rocking Adidas with all their ice. I don't see no one rocking Adidas in any other videos that we see in millions of views unless they're wearing Yeezys.
And Yeezys, what you say about the material about Yeezys?
Yeezys, Kanye West made his shoes with a material that he can get by bulk without any name brand people getting it. He only got Adidas to drop his shoe to make it a household name, because do y'all think Yeezys are going to stop selling? Why do y'all think he made the WLM shirts? Why do you think he made those shirts? We can ask 100 people to look next to 100 niggas they know, and only 1 out of 10 people wearing Yeezys. Look, Jack Jones, we ain't on here to disagree. That's facts.
I mean, Run DMC.
But this new generation ain't rocking the Adidas,
and
bro.
Run DMC branded Adidas with they movement for the culture that was jumping with.
Maybe
them,
you are.
You know, so probably you rocking some.
Probably
Adidas
you rocking them, and we ain't hating, man. Shout out Run DMC, because dude just mentioned them, but this has nothing to do with Yeezys. Run DMC's Adidas ain't damn near $300, $400, bro. All right, yo, you know, we take jokes too, but I'm trying to say, you can look at 10 people out of 100 people, and not everybody got Yeezys, because some shoes cost money without Gap.
I know parents who just seen their kids walk in with some Yeezys and got mad because
So-
they got bills to pay and shit.
So let's get into it. Kanye made those shirts that got everybody talking, got them trending, because it was part of his, in our eyes, his strategic move. Because he knows, it's just like people on YouTube. You get your algorithm. You can look on your YouTube algorithm and see the age range of people that watch your videos, where they watch the videos, and how many times they watch it. And it lets you know what time you should go live, so people will give you the best view response. That applies to a multi-million-dollar business in your shoe game. So let's just get to the shit, because we ain't going to be on here long, waste your time. You know, it's a school night. But we said Kanye is the richest black man in America, and also the smartest, because he got these people to breach their contracts with him without bringing any lawyers in. At all. That is a genius move. Let's look at the facts. they're trying to sue or get every black man that's a billionaire trying to drop their value. What are we talking about? Let's get into it. Jay-Z sued $250 million for Run the Night, and he's a billionaire. They're trying to bring him out of that billionaire bracket. For those that don't know, it's not hating, it's just these lawyer fees cost money. What y'all don't know is being famous, they don't want a lot of famous people. The famous people, the elite famous, there's only room for so many of them. And what we said last live is, it's blacks time, blacks are getting money, blacks are everywhere, but what Kanye is trying to prove to everyone is that your voice don't matter. They don't really care about black excellence. Some people do, some people don't. But what they did to Kanye backfired on him. Right now, that is the happiest black man in America because now,
He got $11 billion, you damn right.
without Balenciaga and without Gap, do y'all think Yeezys are going to stop selling? He owns the patent for them. He owns the trademark. Adidas only owned the promotion. They're good with the distribution
Now
team.
he got his own distribution company.
He has his own, like my twin said. I don't like repeating, bro, tell him.
Kanye West got his own distribution company, so he don't need nobody no more. And whoever he got as getting his material, the plug, like my twin said, he done bought that shit out in bulk, so, he just, Kanye thought because he had
We're getting to the facts. And I'm telling you, right now as we speak, they're trying to shut this live off, man. Carolyn Henderson, he has his own brand. Yeezys is his. He just didn't need the part. Let's tell y'all what go on, okay? When we spoke to our lawyer, he cool. He spoke to his franchise and he dropped a jewel on us. He said he got them to breach their own contract because they thought that it wouldn't sell. But this is what he did. Yeezys are selling out the door right now.
overseas.
You can overseas, they're global. Those shoes are global. They're bigger than America. What hurts is how quick the black community turned their back on Kanye when all Kanye was telling the black community is you don't have a voice.
Let me explain something to y'all. Now, ain't it type weird that our whole life, all the people with the money is who they idolize and want you to be like, right? For 3 years, Kanye been trying to tell everybody he's a billionaire. Forbes magazine, they be in everybody's business. They didn't even print that he was a billionaire because they don't want people to listen to him. If you got 11 billion, you got people who gonna want to be like you, and they're gonna listen to you. They're gonna look up to you, and they don't want people doing that with Kanye.
That's facts.
Kanye went on Drink Champs. He was irritated. I'll say that word, and he went at everybody. He went on another show the next day with this white gentleman. He was polite. He didn't have nothing, he wasn't out of order. He was speaking very, very well too. So I don't know, you got to really see what he doing out here and pay attention. He wants to be heard. He walked in the building. He like, hey y'all, I'm Kanye West. I got $11 billion. I got this idea. And then people said, so?
Now, to add on to that, Dave Chappelle said way more worser things than Kanye West. Did Netflix drop him, or did they have his back and tell the world, we don't care, we got his back, he can say what he wants to say? And Kanye West is not a comedian. He's a multi-million-dollar artist who put out a lot of art, billionaire, who has ideas. He gave Red Octobers. That's when Nike went. He got out of that with Nike. He went to Adidas because they gave him leeway. And basically what he showed us is you can't be rich and black and speak your mind. But he did. So think of everyone that's looking at every social site that's trying to make him look crazy.
He snuck in there with that too, because y'all saw him have that meltdown on that DJ Sway show. and he really was he didn't know what to do. He hooked up with the right people. He got his shoe popping. He make it. They never thought he would get all that money. They never thought them Yeezys would go that far. But it did. Like, Kanye is one of the luckiest men on the planet. He woke up overnight 3 years ago and he accomplished something. So he say he trying to drop a message to us, but like, who want to pay attention to a super rich dude, right? Wrong.
So,
that's what everybody do. They idolize the rich. They pay attention to them. They mock them, and they want to be them.
Yo, Craig, no one is, when you got to understand, when you're in a million, no one can be jealous of Kanye. They have to look at him for the blueprint. We're proud of Kanye. Because
this is how we feel. Though.
This is how we feel.
Them people could be jealous that he got 11 billion. He didn't outshine a lot of white people who been busting their ass for their father or their uncle or their granddad for years, and Kanye surpassed them. So
and
he
with did
money
what
come enemies.
A lot of people are going to start using the Kanye myth to get out of Kanye because he will not be controlled. We're proud of Kanye because as of right now, yeah, $400 million loss through Adidas, but you got to understand.
He wiped his ass.
Adidas wouldn't have that type of money without Kanye. Kanye helped them be in a bracket where they could say, yeah, we took 400. Every college, hold on, let me say this. Every college, NFL, NBA player, actor still wearing Kanye's, and he wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Who really buying all the Yeezys? Like I said, you can go to any project in America, and you ain't going to see 10 people with a pair of Yeezys on. He's very smart on what he did. He knows who buys his product.
And like we said, someone said in the comments that, you know, Run DMC made Adidas relevant. But what we're saying is the past 2-3 years, black people been wearing Adidas because of Kanye. They've been wearing Gap because
White's
of Kanye.
been wearing Yeezys because of Kanye. Go to a lot of colleges around America and y'all gonna see Yeezys on everybody's feet. Everybody's feet. Them is some expensive ass shoes and broke people can't wear them. So what did Kanye do? He went to the elite people. Yo, we're not saying that he right, but what we're saying on strategic and for sales, Kanye could have been the only one to pull off a White Lives Matter shirt, and y'all better listen. A lot of people, Saudi, they didn't do it first because that helps his brand. So when we sit here as blacks and all black America...
Hold up. His kids is half white.
This is the same man who went on his Instagram and told the world. He told Kim Kardashian to throw her whole closet out. Then he started dressing her. Isn't she an icon right now? That's genius shit.
Y'all, some would say she did it because she loved her man.
Yeah, some would say she did it because she loved her man. But that
she was
man
wearing that shit wherever she went.
Whatever he bought her, she put on. Iconic right now. TV show going crazy. Kanye did it the smart way. He don't want to pay them people no money. So he forced Balenciaga and Adidas owners. See, the people that own them, we're not going to mention their names, Kanye said it, went to them like, we don't care how much money he making for y'all. Cut him off. And that was all Kanye wanted.
Y'all got to pay attention, too. Kanye is... Did y'all hear what he said in that interview? You know, we listen to little things. Everywhere Kanye go, he either is putting someone in that business to design fashion, or he's taking someone from a billion-dollar business to work with him on fashion. So he's getting the best of the best from these people, and he's recruiting them for his motherfucking brands. Don't y'all get it?
Yo, Bamford, Jabari, you're not lying. She gonna love him because you know what? She is a beautiful woman. Shout out to Kim Kardashian and her whole family. They doing their thing on there. But Kanye West is the fashion connoisseur for them. It's not a hurt relationship. It's a help relationship. Because I'll tell you right now, I got my kids some Yeezys. Do y'all know how much I paid for them shits at the store? Do y'all know how much a pair of Yeezys is for my 6-year-old? That's what I'm saying. Go to the store. You won't go to Foot Locker. He exposed who owned them.
Yeah.
But you can go to any other store. New York. What's that show we
Chicago,
watch all day where they go up there?
Sneaker shopping, where you go do the sneaker shopping.
Yeah, on YouTube where they go. Those exclusive stores, what Kanye did was just made the price of his shoes go up.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can't get them, what do you think these retail markets are going to do with the Yeezys they got? They're going to double the price. He just made his shoes basically like the Back to the Future Nikes, the ones that light up.
He controlled the stock on them too. He could say, yo, I'm only releasing 50 pairs of these.
So when
in each
you're right.
state, and then after that, boom, they gonna skyrocket.
So Adidas dropped them. Y'all think another brand ain't about to pick up Yeezys? Come on, man. Let's be smart about this. That man is a genius.
I want to say something when you're done.
Say your thing. I gotta get a light.
A lot of people saying Kanye for president.
You got a light, bro?
If you run for president for him, good. If you don't, good. How we feel about it is this. What really hurt Kanye West is when he went to run for president and he looked at all them followers he had, and that was not the same amount of votes he had. He looked at his followers on Instagram and he like, damn, them enough people that he can get in the chair. Because you don't really, if you look at the numbers they do on the votes, some of these artists have more followers than the people get votes who elected president.
He asked you a question.
What's up?
After you done. I don't mean to interrupt him, but I told you every question we responded to tonight. Homie asked you who you think will pick up the Yeezys, Nike or some other designer.
I'm thinking, look at this.
I say both.
Well, how Kanye acting now, he ain't gonna have no high brand designers trying to get behind him. They're gonna be scared. Like, you know what I mean? He turning his own name into damaged goods.
But whoever does pick him up is going to be a billionaire just with him. He's cutting ties with the leash. See, Kanye West is doing what a lot of people, you say nobody right now, that's cool. But let's not ever forget, there's still Under Armour. What if Under Armour pick up Yeezys?
Do y'all
Crazy.
And listen, y'all think it's far-fetched, but it might be real because you heard Yeezy say, when he opened his store, he gonna have t-shirts you can get 4 for $20. So all right, boom. I'll make it quick, Kate, then you get back to it. When Kanye made that deal with Gap and Adidas, he sat down with them people, give me a hand. They said, hey, welcome to the club, Kanye. He like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm with that shit, yeah, I'm with that. When they realized he ain't trying to stay charging people all this money, that's when people start realizing, hold up, he's not one of us. You
Right.
I want to make my stuff affordable. Why I didn't get a store in Chicago where I grew up at? Why that?
In Atlanta.
Because,
he said, why I ain't get one in Atlanta?
Because to Kanye, those would be regular principles for someone who is accepted amongst them. Because he done seen them do that with their people. He wanted that for himself, and they didn't do it. You're just a black man with 11 billion. That don't mean you're one of us. That's how they treat it.
All right. Now, what my twin said make a lot of sense. Kanye don't need anyone to pick up his shoes. Kimberly Wilson, yo, salute to you too. Thank you for the love.
Thank you.
We just been dealing with life.
Yeah. But
You know, back to the top. We're going to get back to that, but let's get back to the topic. Kanye West right now has his own, he used what they were trying to pimp him for his own, he got his own manufacturing company.
He met connections, he met top-notch people, he met stylists, he met people who sew shit, he met everybody while he was out kissing Gap and Adidas ass. He met all these people, and he took them. Like he said, who do you see that's black that have Jewish people?
What up,
on their
Iraq?
payroll?
Hey, he about to have that money.
Who do you heard him say he got Jewish people on his payroll? He took from people. He really knew he was, look, basically, what if Kanye really know he got beef with these people and he's going live and going up first? You hear this man, come kill me. He know he did something wrong. To be rich, you got to cut corners or people going to die. So he know what he doing.
So let's listen to this. Kanye at the meeting with Adidas like, it's my idea, it's my shoe, it's my design. Why do I have to break bread with y'all? And Adidas like, guess what, black man? You're under contract. Ha ha ha. He ain't getting out. What he did was he went to the people that own, he hollered when he was getting on there doing all that shit we don't condone. He was forcing the hand of the higher ups. Because remember what he did say. And this ain't hate. So let's get into it. When he said, when one black man gets in trouble or gets pulled over and has something in the car, all the blacks in the car get in trouble. Did he or did he not say that?
They all get locked up.
But what he said was, when one of those other people do something good, all of them benefit from it. But when one does something bad, only one person gets in trouble for it. It's not all of them. And what Kanye was trying to say is, when he goes at these Adidas and Gaps, it's one person there like, hey, I got nothing to do with it, Kanye. You know, I want to give you this, but they don't.
They don't.
So he's smart enough. That's why we say he's a genius. He spoke to them to make the one person get all the fault for it. So imagine the one man that's going behind his back like, yeah, you know, Kanye came in today and he wants more percentage of what he owns. And they're like, fuck him. We don't care. You relay the message.
Listen.
So he just got them in trouble from the one relaying the message who really pimping them. It's genius.
The person who hooked up the manufacturing contract for Kanye West to have his own distribution is in trouble. See, it's people behind the scenes who getting in trouble because of Kanye West, because they took a chance on him and he's spitting it in their face. But the only thing smart about it is he got $11 billion. He don't got to listen to none of them.
Right. So we'll tell you, like, social media, like, and this is what's hurting us. Everyone that's rocking with the only people right now who using their sites to diss Kanye, we ain't got to ask, what color are they? Because see, the jewels, you know, the nice jewels, they don't have podcasts. They don't have sites where people is printing up pictures of Kanye with a crazy face. Thank you, Kimberly D. See, Kanye knew this. That's why he went out with a White Lives Matter shirt. He knew that it's the same thing happened to a lot of famous celebrities that are black. And it's a shame that where people can't even get in and say black with a good way with it, because we all know who owns all of them. Kanye let the world know who owns everyone you see with fame. Diddy, Meek Mill, all these people. They're owned. They have a leash on their neck, and Kanye is breaking his leash.
And this is really true, because pay attention to this. On Instagram, you don't see the Katy Perrys and Celine Dion's and what's the one lady, Adele. You don't see them going live and doing stuff like that. But on Instagram, you see every black artist on there promoting their brand and stuff.
Got to get on there and embarrass themselves.
If you look at the other people, them higher up who sing, them celebrities, they just have printouts. They have computers that print messages for people.
When the last time y'all seen Justin Bieber go live on Instagram? And that man has, I don't even want to say how many millions followers. He don't got to. But when we be on Instagram, we see every artist got to go live, show their wealth, promote their wealth, from Kodak Black to Boosie. They all have to go in, because I'm going to tell you this. Some of these people's lawyers are what Kanye was talking about. Some of these people's images, they have to enjoy their leash on their neck. Some of y'all favorite bloggers got a leash on their neck.
Once they done crossed over and went Hollywood.
So when we get into where we can honestly say, We didn't go live for months because we don't condone a leash. A lot of these vloggers, y'all see them, they gotta go live every day. Cause in real life, that's all they got. But when real shit come down and you gotta handle real life situations, when you got kids, you got bill, you got everything in real life you gotta handle.
Yo, some people treat YouTube like it's the NBA. So if it's YouTube is just popping like the NBA, you need something else to fall back on when that talent don't work no more.
And that's not a lot.
So a lot of people, this is all they have. Some of these people start YouTube, they get
Barty,
in the rush.
you know.
They get in the rush.
Thanks for the love, man. You see it. That's what we tried to show y'all.
They tried to get us in the rush. Like, oh, well, y'all doing this, y'all come here, y'all come here. We ain't going no motherfucking where. We go where we want to go. We go see who we want to see. We ain't sticking to the script. And they got mad at us. They want us to talk about what 100 people talking about. We told y'all we watch YouTube, so we see something good, we leaving a like and a comment, we keeping it moving. We ain't about to be in competition,
right?
Saying the same shit.
What did we tell y'all? We can say this, and it hurts to say this. Black rappers are going to die every day. It's going to be a bunch of videos because they have to live a lifestyle to impress, and they can't even protect themselves. Do you know why? Because no one will fuck with them. The world want to see black rappers touch a young artist, young rappers. They want to see them act a fool. They want to see them waste money they could invest on houses or trust funds for their children and put it on diamonds that are going to outlive them.
Yeah.
That's what the world want to see.
Or someone going to try and kill them for them.
R.I.P. DMX. When DMX really started trying to drop a jewel to the world, I hate to say this, bro, the black community gave up on him. They stopped beating his music. They didn't want to hear that shit.
They tried slandering DMX, yo. And that's how it's programmed right now.
And that's what hurts.
The thing I said, ain't nothing nobody can do about it, bro.
When we covered the Young Dolph, because really, we be in Memphis. Like we said, our whole family down there. We really can walk in the hoods. Any project down there, and we're twins. They're going to see us and everything, but they ain't going to touch us. Because you got to be smarter than those around you. Ain't nothing going to stop us from making it home to our family. But we ain't got to record that shit or make a video to record it to gain respect from those that really know us.
For real. Like, you got to think about it. Some of these niggas, they think they flashing for bitches and, for females and fame. They showing their enemies what they got.
When we check in and we go to Chicago, I can't lie. It's a lot of people around us with guns. It's a lot of people around us with bulletproof vests. It ain't because it's us. That's just how it is there. When we go to Atlanta, and when we go to Magic City, and when we go to the clubs, that's not for us to show y'all. That's for us. That's for us to enjoy life. When we go to Detroit with family that we got there, everybody got guns. When we go to Cleveland to the projects that we're from and showing love, it's not about recording it or showing it. But when you get a record deal, they're only signing artists
if you show that shit,
who are putting their life in danger. To the young artists that we do know, we tell them, yo, man, when you sign that contract, get a bulletproof vest.
Bulletproof everything.
I mean, everything. Car, vest, everything. If you want to have the nicer things in life. What is the reason of buying a $30,000 chain and you can't protect it? R.I.P. PNB Rock, man. R.I.P. that man. Because he couldn't even go to the Waffle House and eat, having nicer things. Brought them hyenas up in there, man.
And that was sad. A whole family went to jail behind that. Niggas is hungry out here. People starving, bro.
King, I'm mad. Yes, he's a marketable genius. So we made the title to just get on here and give y'all a little bit of the real, because
they say Kanye West want to start a mini city or something. What you was talking about, his own little ecosystem. He want to start an ecosystem, man.
As soon as he get in there and make that ecosystem, I'll move to that mug. You know why? Because I see how you have to kill yourself to get what you want. And he's basically showing us that. Kanye West losing $450 million is nothing compared to the next 3 years of all the money he's going to make from his own brand.
Because every day he do something stupid, people going to buy the shoes. People talking about his name. People buying. So he eating regardless.
For those hecklers in there that keep trying to question him, because that's his name. When he got on there and he said, my name is Ye. They keep calling me Kanye. When my name Ye, I changed my name. That wasn't for us. That was for
them.
The rich elites.
For them.
That wasn't for the blacks. So for everyone else, you have to respect and call him what he tell you to call him, because he's a billionaire. And our goal is to get there one day. But at least we got a blueprint to know that the higher you get up, the bigger the leash that go around your neck.
Kanye running around saying people names you ain't supposed to know.
Right. It's just how we said. If you get in, like, peep it. And this is what we love all the artists in hip hop right now. We get into the drill because there's a lane for it. It's like our dude said, Tank, when he said the black R&B artists can't even sing R&B no more. No one wants to hear it. They don't care. But you can look at the pop music and all you hear is R&B, the best songs and everything. It's crazy. You got to do certain things. Like, since the money came, now everyone has to risk their life to keep it.
It's dangerous to get that deal now.
The only one out here I could say who is risking their life and know they won't touch him because he is straight protected by the police and the FBI is Charleston White. That man says some of the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. But guess what? He has security. And he got the FBI and the police on speed dial and tell everyone that he does. And he keep people mouth humble because he doesn't care if he looks like a snitch.
If he take his eyeball out his
an
head.
informant. With all the videos of him snitching. And then you see how they even tried to hit his image saying that he allegedly raped someone. But guess what? There's no victim. That's just what our own community would do to try to shut someone up that got the spotlight and they don't.
Yep.
Do you know how many mothers tell their sons, you better tell the truth? You better tell the truth. What is that, snitching? It's like social media will take all of the rules out of being black out of black people. You better act like this. You better do this to blend in and get this money. You women, they gotta, every woman I see on Instagram, every female artist.
We done seen their ass.
Gotta take a picture, and I ain't gonna do it because this is what should hurt y'all. Every black woman on Instagram and social media gotta take a picture with their ass to the front with their neck turning around. They gotta turn around and bend their neck around like they're a damn demon and show their ass first.
You know, get attention. It's crazy.
Like I can say we take pride in it. We the only ones right now with real teeth. You gotta get fake teeth to be on TV now.
Big ones.
Big ass teeth. Every time I watch Drink Champs, I look at Nori like, damn, Nori, he had to get the fake teeth and everything. I look at people like the young lady Glorilla that's on her way up, but she going through core problems right now. See what I'm saying? When people want to own your thoughts. Her and another man wrote a song, hot. Yeah, it's ratchet as hell, But so is the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
And now they got to go through legal fees with a label that had no business. They didn't even help write the song because they want to own the shit. Do y'all get what we saying now? The leash come out. When they can settle that difference amongst their self, but I ain't going to even say what they lawyers are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what we're saying now?
Y'all get it. Y'all get what we saying.
Y'all understand what we saying? Because right now, then I look at the F&F video. Young, beautiful lady. She didn't have to do nothing to herself. Next time you see her under the CMG chain, fake teeth and shit,
Top and bottom.
that don't make sense. Why do all black people gotta go get fake ass teeth and turn all the females? Some of these artists, these female artists can really rap. They got a talent. But if they ain't promoting sex
Or showing
or showing some ass, that's the most stankinest part of the body. When did that come the most important part of hip hop?
I mean, if that booty fat as fuck, show it, but not every picture. Not every picture.
I mean, every one of them got to have their neck broke like this with their butt out. That's the picture. It's crazy. We got a lawyer. And I hate to say it.
Tell them congratulations.
Tell them congratulations, but I hate to say it. The lawyer Jewish. We're not even lying. Like I said, we in the same firm. Bill Krauskalowski, shout out the firm. That's the same lawyer that handled Michael Jackson's shit. We known him since we was 12. That's what we telling people. And what Kanye was saying is what you ain't supposed to say. He didn't say that our word that end with naughty, the our word that end with naughty. He didn't say that one time. He started saying names that the average person wouldn't even know about. And that's what hurt. On everything from the Shade Room to its own, I mean, like every black site that's out is basically following the agenda to put out business that, oh, this person cut ties. It's like they get a thrill out of saying, oh, Adidas cut ties with Kanye. Do you think he give a damn?
Let me explain something to y'all.
They were stealing money from that man. Do you think he cared that Balenciaga was Balenciaga? To me, really, the shoes are ugly. I don't even promote Balenciaga. I don't like the shoes. They all big and fluffy and stuff. No one care about that. But why does he need these mega million brands when he's a mega million himself? It's Kanye West. He is a multi-billionaire, multi-millionaire.
Everybody talking about Kanye was speaking black people need to come together. For one, certain things get overlooked and missaid. A lot of people need to start saying black people need to come together in their community. We know a lot of people and they're together and they're black. A lot of them go to work. A lot of them run a business. A lot of people quit working because of the shop, but they started their own business so they don't have to get one. You know, they can start helping people. So a lot of black people have came together. The ones who did, you can go look at that house and see that kid that's going through troubles and know in that house is a drug. People need to stop lying and just keep it real. To get in trouble, drugs is involved somewhere. That shit started in the house. Everybody is scared of, if you got money, what's the first thing you do when you get money? You get scared of people. You get paranoid. A lot of people was thinking all these people locking their doors and shit. No, they scared to death anyway. They scared when they leave the house. They don't want nobody to take their money. So, you know, stop judging people because you like, oh, they doing it because I'm black. No, they scared, period. Mothers get scared when they get a lot of money. People get scared to go out the house, to the store and shit, because you know it's real out here. If you got real Jews and shit, and you're not scared when you walk out the house, then something's wrong with you. You can become dinner instantly to anyone.
Instantly.
Dinner, nigga each, like, and don't care. Did you see what happened in P&B Rock? A whole family of Robbie now all in the house
Damn
on
sure
the
will.
same shit.
The dad will drop the son off and and get his life thrown away, got people crashing out. For what? Something to earn yourself. People want to take it. Niggas want the easy route. Don't nobody want to work hard. It's like Kanye said. Millionaires don't want to spend their money. They want to spend your money. And with that being said, game is free. And when you compare it to HBO stealing Dave Chappelle shit, but then Netflix got his back, they're not going to let no one cancel Dave Chappelle. And like I said, he said more crazier shit than Kanye did.
Someone took a chance with Dave Chappelle. Just like they did with Kanye West. Someone knew all this hate and shit, him running, hanging with Trump. And someone said, okay, Kanye, we'll still give you that chance. We'll let your shit go. It's all about people giving people a chance and what they do with it. So Kanye know he's sitting up there shoulder to shoulder with these elites, and somebody pissed him off. Somebody hurt him emotionally, and he's showing that shit. For real. How I feel this nigga hurt emotionally, bro. Somebody hurt this man.
Let us say this. Thank you for every one of you who are in this live right now. Thank you for every like. Thank you for everyone putting a comment, because tomorrow's not promised and life is short. And we get on here because y'all gave us a platform to get on here, and we want to just return the love and don't take that. And it'll be the same way if we was billionaires. We gonna respect every comment, every like, everybody in this live. But don't it make sense when you can really honestly say to yourself that, hey, you could be in Kanye's position right now. You can feel like, yo, I'm a billionaire, yo. I can say what I want to say. And then here come people out the woodworks like, nah, no, you can't. Because it's just like in real life when it comes to fighting. You could be the baddest, but what they say, it's always somebody bigger and badder. Well, Kanye just showed us that he didn't hurt the feelings of those that are he hurt the feeling of them billionaires, y'all.
The biggest and the baddest.
And now, besides identical, every vlogger is staying in their place. Their whole agenda is to dog them when they really should be learning from them. You can't say what you want to say, no matter how much money you got.
11 billion. And
yeah, that's crazy.
To cancel him, and like he's telling you, I don't care if they kill me.
So let's ask y'all this: 11 billion for those that can do math. 450 million out of 11 billion mean 10 billion and some more money. Do you get it now? Through everything that he's involved in. We seen Russell Simmons go live sitting Indian style like, yes, I went to a Jewish school when I was little.
Syrian Jews.
He owns Def Jam. He had to pull good music from Def Jam. Because guess what Russell Simmons has? Leash. He's cool with the people Kanye talking about. Kanye wants to break ties with everyone so he can run his own lane. When you got that much money and you think about it, you can do that.
We see Kanye, he tripping. No, he trying to break contract without getting sued, without breaching. You become a knucklehead, they'll just get rid of you. You can't quit some of these shits. You can't quit. If you're under contract, your name on this, billions in it, you're part of the stock. You can't quit. It's like with Will Smith and his wife. They are a brand. So even if they divorce, they're going to be around each other every day. They running a brand. They running a business. So Kanye is part of their business. They took that investment. They put all that shit out. How you think Gap and Adidas feel knowing they still have some of his shit in the stash, but now he don't want to be the mascot no more. He owe people money, y'all.
Look it up, Rick Rogan. It ain't like I said, we did our homework, bro. You got to do some shit on your own right now, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. A lot of the comments that come in ain't gonna be from the black community, man. It's a lot of agendas going on. Let's put it in perspective. When Michael Jackson told the world, yo, I own Sony. I'm about to run this shit. I got my rights. I own Sony. I'm giving people their rights back. He crazy. He a rapist. They did everything they could to get that man out of here so he couldn't own anything. And that's a global name. R.I.P. that man. Every time someone gets their chance to own their rights, if y'all ain't been watching them videos years before, you gotta look at this. They can't pull that with Kanye. They can't call him a rapist. All they can say is, he's crazy. I've never seen a nigga that rich crazy.
He's evil to his wife. What nigga ain't evil or what woman ain't evil to their spouse? That's regular life shit. But it's big news if he do it.
Listen, at J Realistic, say that shit for someone else, bro. We don't got time for that. What I'm trying to say is Michael Jackson was going to own part of Sony, a multi-billionaire record label. All that other shit, you say that for the mother vloggers, bruh. Like I said, we ain't on here to shame or discredit no one. Everyone know what they said he did. I myself, I've never seen him do that to anyone.
We want that.
And I'm sticking to that. Ain't no leash on me. You get it? We don't block people on this site. It ain't no blocking. Because you, guess what? On our site, you have the freedom to say what you want to say. That's what we trying to show y'all. If that's all you could think of when we say that man's name, we know that's how you feel. We can't take that from you. We're not going to take that from you.
For real.
Because
but you can't get a
I didn't see any proof. See, I got to see proof. I done had people go to court and get condemned under shit way less. I got to see the proof for me to believe you. You can't make me hate anyone or think someone without me or my twin seeing the proof. It's called seeing is believing.
For real.
I done heard a lot of people say, hey, that girl got some whack ass, that pussy whack. But guess what? It was fire. You got to find out for yourself. We ain't caught up in the loop. Do you get what we saying now? But still in all, Kanye is he's at the point of his life where when he walks in Adidas and he tell them, guess what? I'm going to start my own manufacturing company. I'm going to get my own shoes out there. I'm going to make my own brand. I don't need y'all no more. They called him crazy. Balenciaga.
Michael Jordan is worth $5 billion. His net worth, everything is $5 billion.
And guess how much Nike getting of that? So imagine if Jordan said, I'm cutting ties with Nike. I'm going to just sell the Jordans myself. We do not want that man to go like his dad did. Just out the blue. Jordan's dad, just a nigga can touch Michael Jordan's dad. How can that happen? You got to know the game you playing in this country. That's how it really goes. That's how it really goes, y'all.
For real.
And we ain't going to go too further on it because we've been on here 54 minutes. Y'all been tuning in with us.
If anybody else would have been on a TV show saying them names, saying those names, they would have pulled the microphone on them people.
And let's not get into this.
You wouldn't have heard their voice or none of that shit. Kanye knew he went and bullied himself on there, and regardless how people speculating, Kanye was wrong because he knew what he was going to do before he got there. We tell a lot of these little dudes out here who be on their way to court and they're always saying, oh, I don't want to do this. You think before you do that shit. You think before you do anything. So change your process of thinking, and then your actions won't be getting you in trouble all the time.
Let's get into this. Another millionaire had a show, and Kanye went on it, saying the same thing he said on Drink Champs. And this certain celebrity, we ain't gonna say his name, but he got shoes too. They got rid of the episode. He didn't even let the episode come out. Do y'all know what we talking about?
Happy birthday. Do y'all know the episode?
Lakita, happy birthday, yo. Hey. Rick Rogan, I'm glad you said that just so we can say this to you. Because this may not make sense to a lot of people, but You just said in the comment, y'all, I want y'all to look at it, man. Give him a shout out, hit like on this comment. He just said that it said Michael Jackson was worth $2.8 billion. Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan is worth $2.8 billion.
Oh, I was watching the 7 richest black families in America, and it had Michael Jordan.
We love you too, baby
It
girl.
had Michael Jordan at number 3. It had Magic Johnson family as number 5.
Aries, you right.
So it had Magic Johnson family for like, I think like 4 billion. It had Jordan at whole net worth gross with everything he's doing, $5 billion is what he's worth.
Now I'm gonna ask my twin to tell y'all something that he told me, and this has something to do with everything we're talking about. For those that believe that Kanye West ain't as smart as he is, are the same ones that believe Magic Johnson had that shit. Because before it was called what it's called, tell them what it was called, K-Money.
All right, back then, during Magic Johnson terms, a lot of people was not speaking on, you know, boy on boy activity. They was calling something called GRID. It was called gay related immune disease or deficiency.
GRID is what HIV/AIDS was called.
Well, that's what the HIV virus was back then.
Back then.
For people who was, for same-sex people. And they didn't have a way to introduce it. So it's kind of strange that Magic Johnson says that he's HIV positive, and he admits out his own mouth everybody thought he had AIDS. Remember, everybody thought, even he thought he didn't have a lot of time left. But it was to introduce and change the name of GRID that they knew been around since the war. Gay-related immune deficiency. You start, I guess all of that HIV stuff would happen to people back then, and they didn't have the name for it. So he introduced the name to it, and as soon as he introduced it, everybody around the country had HIV. Everybody had AIDS.
Do you get what I'm
It
saying?
went on for like 10 years. Bro.
So let me tell y'all, Magic Johnson took a blade. We all know that. They gave Magic Johnson $25 million for 25 years. $1 million a year. He did not have GRID. They needed him as a spokesman to introduce.
GRID was around. A lot of people was going to the hospital. This was up. A lot of people going to the emergency room back then. On the low, these people are gay. And they fucked up. And the doctors and them know that they have sex with men, and they didn't want to touch them. Look at all of the TV shows. Matter of fact, look at that Jeffrey Dahmer shit. When you see the police, when they would see 2 dudes, they didn't want to touch them or be around that shit. Not even the hospitals, the doctors, or none of that shit. A lot of them hospitals was Catholic too back then, so a lot of people weren't running in there like, oh, I have sex with a guy and stuff like that. You know,
they couldn't say it. They couldn't say, oh, I got GRID.
So when they go in there, they secretly named that disease from those people with GRID. So they had to bring it into existence because what they didn't realize was it was a lot of gay people back then. And once you go to them hospitals, they got to start keeping records. Why you think they got all these medicines and got all these cures? Because they've been testing on people for years with this shit.
So they use the most influential black man,
Young
Magic
too.
Johnson, a young man,
To say he had
and wrote a check with him. This man is rich. That's why he's rich forever. They wrote a check with Magic Johnson and said, look, a lot of the high elites don't want their family to know that they do things with men. So you got to change this name for us. We can't call it GRID anymore, gay related immune deficiency. Can you give it another name for it? HIV, AIDS. See, that's how deep it gets.
Because look at all the people who passed from AIDS. God bless their soul. They
Yeah, God bless their soul.
They made it look like they just got it. They had been had it. And they was going through the final stages. So the people who was just getting it, because it was a pandemic of people who was passing for the AIDS and HIV virus. Like I said, God bless all their soul. But that's how they introduced it because of the war, all that stuff going on in inner cities.
Hold on, watch this. Homie just said, or lady, because your comment went quick. and y'all look at the comments and say, hey, didn't AIDS come from chimpanzees?
We
But
know
hey,
we know
what did they say? Everyone came from a monkey. See, they tried to say all humans came from a monkey, but you just asked us, didn't AIDS come from chimpanzees? I thought all humans came from monkeys.
We ain't feeding into that.
We're not feeding into the BS. That's what we're trying to say.
All humans came from a vagina.
Because what I know is, a human comes from when your daddy and your mama do the nasty.
You come out of a vagina.
9 months later, you come out of a woman, unless it's a sperm bank. And you still coming out of a woman.
So we don't go on them.
We don't go on them theories like that, bro. Let's just keep it 100 on our site. That's all we ask y'all on this site.
Common sense first.
Yeah, common sense first. Think before you speak. And that's why we took months off, because we see it's a lot of people that don't. But shout out to everyone out here. Anyone just had a new baby, congratulations to you. Mm-hmm. And like we say before, wintertime coming up, don't let the pride got the devil kicked out of heaven. Don't have pride. If y'all out there and your kids need coats, hit us up on our Instagram, Kevin Identical Drake, Kenneth Identical Drake, in the messenger. You don't got to leave a comment where everyone can see. Leave us a message in our messenger. We'll do our best to get back to you, because we know a lot of people that love helping people. They just don't want fame and acknowledgement for it. But we don't never want to see a kid without a coat. Back it up, it's a little blurry. But you'll see us, and we ain't promoting for nothing else, because we rarely go live, but when we do, expect y'all to tune in, but we do care. We're not on here going crazy, because guess what? We thank God for our platform. We're glad that people accepted us when we went in and tried to help the homie Young Dolph. We tried to get justice for him. And y'all see all the vloggers that never fucked with dude, making sites and begging y'all for money and everything, but they'll never give credit to the real. So on that form, we feel like Kanye. They'll take your blueprint and then just try to leave it there. So we just let them embarrass themselves. But now we back. And when we go live, we expect y'all to tune in, and we thank y'all. We see the likes. We see y'all up in here.
Christmas coming up, so we will be doing a Christmas giveaway.
And you're right, Jay Realistic. God is the only answer, but I hate to say it, in this country, they banning the dude. These kids don't really go to church on Saturday. You rarely hear gospel music on the radio anyway. And half of the realest artists out, from Beyonce, they were all in church first. So it's like our granny used to say, when we was beating that Raekwon Purple tape, beating that Slick Rick and all that shit, cut that shit off in my house. Mm-hmm. So we ain't hating, we just really get the subliminal now, man. But then you look at all the music right now, and if they ain't got a 30, a 50, 100 clip, spinning, a switch, none of that. The radio ain't beating that shit, yo. Mm-mm. And this is for anyone on there that got kids. And like we said before, we got kids. And I can't knock my son's friends when they come over to the house with that Cinnabon and that gun, knowing they mama don't play that shit, but guess what? They want to make it home to their mama. They want to make it home to their little sister. I'm proud of all the little ones out here who I know on the block really taking care of their little brothers and sisters. They taking care of their mama. Niggas is buying their mamas cars and houses now. Mm-hmm. But guess what? At a cost of risking their freedom. Because ain't nothing free. And that's what hurt. Shout out to all the vloggers out there again, because that's what we do. It's two of us, you know, we twins, you know, we get love where we go, you know, people get it.
I feel different about that shit.
My brother say he feel different about it, but in a way, that's what make us identical. We argue more off camera than y'all will see on camera. When we get on live, oh, we done made sense about the situation.
Believe that.
We really have. a lot of people, when y'all see they hit that fame, here come them videos. Oh, they devil worshipers. Oh, they doing this, they doing that. Who y'all think own the electricity to let it come out on the social media where you will look and see 32K views or 600K views? Because I'll tell y'all one thing, the lady Glorilla, she been doing music for years. Years.
That one hit song.
I mean years. And it took one song where she gotta be ratchet as hell, getting out that street lights, popping on them headlights for the world to accept her. That girl had talent for years. They just didn't care. Females gotta be super ratchet, extra sexy, showing off their body, or they don't matter. Guys gotta come out. You better have some ice. You better have a Draco.
A switch on that boy.
A switch. You gotta be talking some gangster, kill shit, or it won't happen. And Rick Rogan, we see you blowing the things up saying Michael Jackson is worth more than. Why you think Kanye said he's the new Michael? Every Michael you could think of.
Pay attention to his interviews. We do. I'm gonna say, bro got some hostility with Kanye or something, bro. Probably got more money than him. But hey, that's just how the world go, man. That's just how the world go. You can't get mad at it. You feel me? You know? You gotta do your own thing. We love you too, Jamie. But the whole point is, they gonna hate us for this. When we started this live and getting in, they tried to cut our live 4 times. And we pay our bills, we pay our data, and they tried to stop it 4 times. So we thank y'all for getting in our chat. Because once they get in the CO, then they can't stop the real. We know the right shit to say though now. We learned the hard way. We tried to speak on Ukraine and Russia. It took them our video was taking 3 days to upload. Then we get this letter in the, little Gmail talking about you can't upload the video or speak on Trump or none of that. I'm like, but then the news had the same shit we had 2 days later. So this YouTube shit is fishy.
Yeah, it's fishy. We tried to inform y'all on everything real going, and they tried to punish us for it and not upload a video. When we tell y'all look, y'all don't see Cash App going on the bottom, we spitting the real, bro. Y'all don't understand. And it's like they want us to do what everybody else doing, and we ain't gonna do that.
We ain't doing that shit.
If I need something, I ask my twin. If my twin needs something, he asks me. If it ain't, we ask a bunch of other real niggas we know from a lot of real cities. Because everybody need help at some point in time, but it ain't our job to get on here knowing all y'all pay y'all bill, pay y'all phone bill, and then try to ask y'all to pay us for keeping it real with y'all.
No.
Y'all pay us with them likes, y'all pay us with tuning in, and we tell you, leave a comment, because we will get back at y'all. It ain't costing us nothing to keep it real with y'all. Whether it's a good comment or a bad comment, you will not be blocked unless you violate the rules of YouTube. And our hands right here, they gonna do that shit anyway. So we just say keep it respectful, bro.
Yep.
Tomorrow's not promised, but us getting on this YouTube spitting some real shit is promised. We gonna get on here and keep it real with y'all, man. And with that being said, we know it's a school night. We love y'all, man. And we always tell y'all, stay safe.
Be blessed.
Because it means something, man. And we'll get back at y'all on the next live. If y'all ain't, please hit that notification bell so when we go live, y'all can tune in. That way y'all can get it out. Y'all can speak to us. We'll speak to y'all. We don't hesitate. A lot of comments do go fast.
We'll be going live tomorrow at 9 o'clock tomorrow night because, a lot of people been hitting us, asking us, did Lil Durk put that case on King Von?
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow we going live, like my brother said, over the Lil Durk, everything, and we just giving y'all a little sample what we going to be on. A lot of people, like, we know. All he had to do is blame everything on King Von, but that's how we ending it, and we'll be in tomorrow. That way we can get that topic going. We gonna speak to y'all, and y'all just stay safe out here, man. We out.